Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Military Mayday. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. Got a couple interesting articles, one about a faster than speed of sound object underwater, and Ukraine strikes Russian naval landing warship, Moscow admits damage. We're going to look at both of these. It's been a couple days since I've had a video out, and the reason why is because I've had some dental work done. I had some things pulled out and cut out. I couldn't really do nothing but sleep, really. Today I feel a lot better. I'm going to try to put a couple of these out. Hopefully I can get a couple out. Before I get into these, smash that like button, subscribe. I want to thank the 50 subscribers that I got. I'm kind of picking up subscribers kind of quick, and I'm real happy about that. Again, subscribe and like the channel. Alright, here we go. Mystery underwater object blew by nuclear submarine faster than the speed of sound. An incredible encounter at sea suggests UFOs aren't the only mysterious vehicles zooming around Earth, but unidentified submerged objects, too, also sometimes super faster than was recorded. Or something super fast was recorded. Shaken crew on board nuclear submarine feared they witnessed far more than intended when a mystery vessel passed by faster than the speed of sound. This goddamn thing is going faster than the speed of sound, a startled witness reported. Turns out UFOs aren't the only vehicles alleged to travel at the speed inside Earth's atmosphere. According to Bob McGwier, the scientist claims to have been carrying out classified work underwater on USS Hampton when it clocked a unidentified submerged object, or USO. So this guy was doing underwater classified work. I wonder what he was doing. And he just happened to witness a USO. Yeah. This is probably advanced technology by America. We're probably doing this, putting this out there. If this is not America, you want to be a little bit worried. Because if they've got shit like this, say Russia or China, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. That is incredibly fast. Extraterrestrial travel often conjures up images of flying saucers soaring through clouds, but Bob's chilling account from the late 1990s adds yet another layer to the wild theories of how aliens may be living among us. Bob shared the experience with fighter pilot turned UFO researcher Chris Lehto, describing whatever it was that sailed beside them as running deep and fast. McGwier told the Lehto Files YouTube channel, we were underway, and all of a sudden I hear a sound. It's really strange because it's clear that what is going on is something is whizzing by us and is moving so fast I just can't believe it. This thing blew by us like we were standing still, he added. A person with knowledge of onboard systems came out and said that this goddamn thing is going faster than the speed of sound underwater, but that's faster than the speed of sound in air. McGwier said the crew didn't want to report it, didn't want to tell anybody about it, didn't want to cause any problems. His claim comes months after footage was released to the U.S. military, apparently showing a UFO moving in the air into the sea, filmed by a warship in 2019. Excuse me, I had to spit. So anyway, I guess this happened in the 90s. The other one, I believe, might have happened just recently, but either way, that's very scary. Faster than the speed of sound. Now, to me, it sounds kind of like The Abyss. You've seen that movie back in the 80s where it had those really fast USOs, and so that might be something to do with it. Whatever's going on here, it's a cool little story. It's something that you need to know about, and something that is noteworthy in my opinion. Ukraine strikes Russian naval landing warship, Moscow admits damage. Now this is a hell of a story. This is on Drudge, by the way, by Andrew Osborne and Max Hunder. Ukraine struck a large Russian landing warship in Crimea with cruise missiles in an overnight attack that killed at least one person and could hinder any Russian attempt to seize more Ukrainian territory along the Black Sea coast. The Russian Defense Ministry cited that the Interfax news agency said Ukraine had an air-launched missile to attack the Crimean port of Feodosia, and that the large landing ship had been damaged. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu had briefed President Vladimir Putin in detail about the attack, the Kremlin said. Russia annexed Crimea from Ukraine in 2014 in a move Kiev and the West condemned as an illegal seizure. Ukrainian Air Force's spokesperson Yuri said that it thought it would be hard for the Novosibirsk, which can carry tanks and armored vehicles, to be used to land troops ashore to re-enter service. We can see how powerful the explosion was with what the detonation was like. After that, it's very hard for a ship to survive because it was not a rocket. This is a detonation of munitions, he told Radio Free Europe. Ukraine had cruise missiles in the attack without specific what kind. Both Britain and France have supplied Kiev with such missiles. Russia has hinted it may try to seize more Ukrainian territory along the Black Sea coast. Putin earlier this month said that Odessa, the headquarters of Ukraine's own navy, was a Russian city. Footage posted on Russian news outlets on Telegram purportedly from the port showed powerful explosions detonating and fires burning. Unverified social media videos reported to capture the strike showed a vast explosion of ballooning flames lighting up the night sky. An unverified daytime photograph, which Ukrainian bloggers claimed showed the ship's remains, depicted a charred, elongated clump of debris emerging out of the water by the dock. Sergei Assasinov, the Russian-installed government of Crimea, said on Telegram that one person has been killed. The RIA news agency said 4 people have been injured. Although a Russian counteroffensive has made little in the way of battlefield gains and Russian military has regained the initiative in several places, Ukraine has been able to launch a series of attacks on Crimea, the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea Fleet, inflicting serious damage. Previous attacks have targeted ships and dry docks, warships moored in the main port of Sevastopol, airports, and main Black Sea Fleet headquarters building, the bridge which connects southern Russia to Crimea. Throughout the war, Russia has used its fleets to impede Russians' access to the Black Sea, the main export route for the agriculture and steel exports that form a significant chunk of the country's economy. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky quipped on Telegram that his Air Force had added to Russia's submarine fleet by damaging the landing ship. There will not be a single peaceful place for the occupiers in Ukraine. Ukrainian Air Force said its pilots had attacked Feodosia at 2:30, destroying the Novosibirsk. And the fleet in Russia is getting smaller and smaller thanks to the Air Force pilot and everyone involved in the filigree work. The commander of Ukraine's Air Force, Sergei Markov, a former Kremlin advisor, said on the Telegram it was obvious that Russia had not released detailed information about the attack at the time of war, but said Russia needed to do more to protect its assets in Crimea. It's clear that Crimea's air defense system must be strengthened, and it is clear that Ukraine needs to be deprived of the opportunity to hit Russia, Markov said. Feodosia, which is a population of around 69,000 people, lies on the southern coast of the Crimean Peninsula. Max Enter in London, Lydia Kelly. So, that's the story. And it's kind of a big one because that's an important ship. That's an important place. And this will kind of escalate more. Again, it's going to be a slow boil. I mean, when it does start rolling, it'll start rolling, but it'll be a slow boil up until then. Anyway, again, like and subscribe. Toodaloo.